Hello, friends, and welcome to English with Sam and Zoe, the place where English feels simple and fun to learn. I'm Zoe.
Welcome, Zoe, and dear friends, I'm Sam. Good to have you here.
So, Sam, quick question. What time did you wake up today?
7 o'clock, like always.
Of course you did. Perfect little schedule.
What about you?
Okay, don't judge me. My alarm went off at 6:30. I turned it off, and then I opened my eyes again at 9:15.
9:15. That's not a small mistake, Zoe. That's almost 3 hours.
I know, and the worst part, I had a plan, a real plan. Gym, breakfast, work on my video script, call my sister, all before lunch.
And how much of that happened?
I drank a coffee, standing up, while looking for my phone charger.
Fair enough. We've all had mornings like that.
But this wasn't just one morning, Sam. This is kind of my whole week. I make lists, I feel very organized at 10 p.m. the night before, and then the day just disappears.
I think a lot of people feel exactly the same way. You make a plan with good intentions, but the day has other ideas.
Right? It's like time slips through your fingers. You blink and it's evening, and you ask yourself, where did the day go?
And usually, it's not one big thing that steals the time. It's small things, a few extra minutes on your phone, a short break that becomes a long break.
Exactly. Small leaks, not one big hole in the boat.
That's a good way to put it.
You know, I actually think this happens because we don't really understand our own time. We think we have more of it than we do.
That's true, and that's exactly what we're talking about today.
Time management.
Time management, how to actually use your hours well, not just plan them on paper.
Because honestly, planning is the easy part. Doing it is the hard part.
Let's start simple. Why does this matter so much, especially for someone learning English?
Oh, this is personal for me. When I was learning a new skill, actually, when I was learning to cook properly, I told myself I'll practice every day. And I did for 2 days. Then life happened.
And English learning is the same. If you don't manage your time, your practice becomes random. One day you study for 2 hours, then you disappear for 2 weeks.
And that's actually worse than studying a little bit, but every day.
Much worse, because your brain needs regular contact with the language, not one big session and then silence.
So even 15 minutes a day, done consistently, beats 3 hours once a week.
Consistently. Good word. Let's remember that one for later.
Okay, so what's the biggest mistake people make with time management, in your opinion?
I think it's this. People plan their day, but they don't plan for problems.
What do you mean?
You wake up and you think, I will do A, B, and C today. But you don't think, what if my internet stops working? What if my child gets sick? What if I simply feel tired?
Oh, so the plan breaks the moment something unexpected happens.
Exactly. And then people feel like they failed, but really the plan was too perfect, too rigid.
Rigid, meaning it can't bend or change.
Right. A good plan has some flexibility built in.
I love that because I used to feel so guilty when my day didn't go exactly as planned, like I was lazy or something.
You weren't lazy, your plan just wasn't realistic.
That actually makes me feel better, Sam.
Good. Now here's another common mistake, trying to do everything at once.
Multitasking.
Yes, people think doing 3 things at the same time saves time. Actually, it usually wastes time.
Why is that?
Because your brain isn't really doing 3 things together. It's quickly jumping between them, and every jump costs a little focus.
So it feels productive, but it's actually slower.
Exactly. Slower, and the quality drops too.
That explains so much about my study while watching a video habit.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Guilty as charged.
So one useful phrase here, to focus on one thing at a time instead of splitting your attention.
To focus on one thing at a time. I like that. Simple and clear.
Now, before we go further, if this episode is helping you understand time management a little better, tap that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe. We post new episodes to help you speak and think in English more naturally.
And trust me, once you get your time under control, learning English gets so much easier too. They're connected more than people think.
Very connected. So, Zoe, tell me, what's one thing that actually helped you manage your time better?
Honestly, writing down just 3 priorities, not 10, 3.
Priorities, the most important things to do first.
Yes, I used to write huge lists, 15 tasks, and by the end of the day I'd finished maybe 4 and felt terrible about the other 11.
So the list itself made you feel worse.
Completely. Now I ask myself every morning, what are the 3 things that actually matter today? Everything else is extra.
That's a much healthier approach. Small list, real progress, less stress.
Exactly. And what about you, Sam? You seem naturally organized. What's your secret?
I don't think it's a secret. I just protect my mornings.
Protect them how?
I don't check messages first thing. I do my most important task before I open my phone.
Oh, that's smart, because once you open your phone,
You disappear into it. An hour later, you're still there and you haven't started your real work.
one notification becomes 20 minutes of scrolling.
Exactly. So I protect that first hour. It sets the tone for the whole day.
To set the tone, meaning it decides the mood or direction of everything after.
Right. A calm, focused start usually leads to a calm, focused day.
I need to try that, seriously.
You should. Start small. Protect just the first 20 minutes.
Deal.
Now let's talk about something learners specifically struggle with, finding time to actually study English inside a busy day.
This is such a common question in the comments. I want to learn English, but I don't have time.
And I understand that. Life is full. Work, family, responsibilities.
But here's the thing, you don't need extra time. You need to use existing time better.
Can you explain that?
Sure. Think about your day. Are there small gaps? Waiting for a bus, cooking dinner, walking somewhere?
Dead time, some people call it.
Right, dead time, moments that usually go to waste. You could listen to English in those minutes instead of just scrolling.
So it's not about finding one new hour, it's about noticing the minutes you already have.
Exactly. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, it adds up fast.
That connects back to what we said earlier. Consistency matters more than long, rare sessions.
It really does. Okay, should we fix a mistake together now?
Let's do it. All right, here's one I hear a lot. People say, I have not time today.
Close, but not quite right. The correct way is, I don't have time today.
Ah, right. We need don't have, not just not have.
Exactly. Have needs do or does to make it negative. I don't have, she doesn't have.
So, I have not time, incorrect. I don't have time, correct.
Perfect. Small fixed, but it makes a big difference in how natural you sound.
Let's hear it used properly in a short conversation. Sam, you start.
Zoe, do you want to grab coffee later?
I'd love to, but honestly, I don't have time today. My schedule's completely full.
No problem. What about tomorrow morning? Are you free then?
Tomorrow works better. Let's say 9 o'clock before things get busy.
Perfect. I'll protect that hour just for us.
Haha, look at you using your own advice already.
I try to practice what I teach.
Okay, let's quickly recap everything we've covered today. We started by admitting that plans often fail, not because we're lazy, but because plans are sometimes too rigid.
We talked about avoiding multitasking and instead learning to focus on one thing at a time.
We talked about choosing just a few real priorities each day instead of long, overwhelming lists.
And protecting your morning so your day starts calm and focused and sets the tone for everything after.
We also talked about using small gaps in your day, that dead time, to build consistency with your English practice.
And finally, we fixed a common mistake. It's I don't have time, not I have not time.
Great recap. Now let's go through today's vocabulary, 8 words that came up in our conversation.
First word, consistently. This means doing something regularly, again and again in the same way. Example, she studies English consistently every single day.
Second word, rigid. This means something that cannot bend or change easily. Example, his schedule was so rigid he couldn't handle any surprises.
Third word, flexibility. This is the ability to change or adjust easily. Example, good planning needs some flexibility for unexpected problems.
Fourth word, priorities. These are the things that are most important and should be done first. Example, I only focus on my top 3 priorities each morning.
Fifth word, to focus. This means to give your full attention to one thing. Example, turn off your phone so you can focus on your work.
Sixth word, to protect, in this context, meaning to keep something safe from interruption. Example, I protect my mornings from messages and calls.
Seventh word, to set the tone. This means to decide the mood or direction of something that follows. Example, a good breakfast can set the tone for your whole day.
And eighth word, dead time. This means moments in your day that are usually wasted or unused. Example, I listen to English podcasts during dead time, like walking to work.
Great list. Let's practice using them now.
First exercise, fill in the blank. She studies English, blank, every single morning before work. What word fits there?
Take a moment to think. The answer is consistently.
Perfect. Next, what would you say? Imagine a friend asks you to meet at a time when you're already busy. How would you politely say no using today's language?
Think about your answer. A good response could be, I'd love to, but I don't have time today. Can we meet tomorrow instead?
Nicely done. Now, repeat after me. This is a pronunciation practice. Ready?
Ready.
I don't have time today.
I don't have time today.
Let's set the tone for the day.
Let's set the tone for the day.
Great pronunciation. Last one, true or false. Multitasking always makes you faster and more productive.
Think carefully. The answer is false. Multitasking usually makes you slower because your focus keeps jumping between tasks.
Exactly right. You did wonderfully today.
You really did. Managing time isn't about being perfect. It's about small, honest changes.
So, here's our question for you. What's one dead time moment in your day where you could practice English? Waiting for the bus, cooking dinner, walking to work?
Tell us in the comments below. We'd love to know.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson with us.
Take care and keep practicing. Every small step counts.